So this is a pretty big step for what's to come in Starfield. Today, I installed a new mod that gives your ship the capabilities to fly to planets. So I wanted to break down for you guys how to do it and the really exciting possibilities that it opens up for future mods that are going to come whenever the Starfield creation kit gets here. Let's just start with how to do it. First of all, as a prerequisite, you're going to need to have the Starfield script extender installed. Personally, I use Mod Organizer too. So all I had to do was download the script using the mod manager option from Nexus, and it was automatically implemented. Then you're going to need the slower than light mod, which just like the script extender, downloading using the mod manager option did all the work for me. And by the way, guys, all the links are going to be in the description below for that. And before we use it, I wanted to shout out its creator, 105 Gun. As they state in the mod notes, this is their first Bethesda mod, and they're actually clueless about a lot of this. Full disclosure, I myself know absolutely nothing about modding, as Starfield is the first time that I've ever installed a mod for a game.
Not a smart man, but I know what
And any file
is.
Regardless, as crude as this mod might be, it's opened the door for modders to do some really cool stuff with the game. So make sure to give it a like on the Nexus page. Now, after selecting SFSE from the mod organizer and running the game, I'll be using the planet Parima 2, the location of the city Paradiso, to show how this works. Now, starting from one of its moons, Parima 2A, you can see Parima 2 over in the distance, as well as the other moons in orbit around the planet. Now, in vanilla Starfield, you can fly your little heart out, and you will never make it to this planet, even if you're right next to it. This is because Starfield doesn't have any use for flying up to a planet's atmosphere. You can't actually land on it from space, yet. Now, with the slower than light mod activated, once you're moving forward, by pressing 1, your ship will accelerate past the vanilla limits. And every time you press it, it will increase exponentially, like 100 times faster than the speed of light. By pressing 2, you can incrementally decrease speed, and 3 will slow your ship to basically a full stop. And then holding 3 and left control will quick save and quick load that save. That's going to be the most important feature that I'm going to explain more in a second. Now, by flying at such high speeds from the moon to Parima 2, you will now be able to actually fly over to it. Before, you could only get between planets by grab jumping from the star map. As far as I've tested, this is going to work for any celestial body within a star system. So in this case, starting from Tau Ceti 8, I can fly all the way over to the planet at Tau Ceti 3. Now, in both of these examples, once you reach your destination, Starfield will not yet recognize where you actually are, and will either not load the planet, not load the random ship encounters that can happen in that area, and won't allow you to land on the planet or scan it. This is where we're going to hold that left control and 3 at the same time, which will now quick save and reload the game, effectively allowing the game to register your current location and activating events, as well as the planet for you to land on. But that's not it. Now that you're above a planet, you can fly from its orbit down to about atmosphere level. But if you fly any lower than that, the planet disappears from your view. Again, I know nothing about modding, but here's what I think the capabilities of this mod inadvertently feature. Firstly, the maps that are loaded for each planet in a star system are seamlessly connected throughout that whole system, meaning that traveling through a star system without using any fast travel at all is completely possible. And through future modding, somebody's going to figure out how to smooth out this process and make it easy and fun to use for those that want a more immersive space experience. Furthermore, once the creation kit gets here, with the ability to already fly to a planet's atmosphere with this super basic early mod, I don't think it's impossible to make planets that you can literally descend seamlessly from the atmosphere and land onto its surface. I just think it's a matter of time. I'm not sure if this will ever be possible for existing planets on vanilla Starfield, but Bethesda publicly stated that modders will be able to create their own planets, right? Somebody is going to create a planet or even an entire star system where you will be able to seamlessly land on each of its planets from space with their own POIs and potentially entire quest lines. Personally, I've been liking the game just as it is, and these additions aren't really necessary for me to continue enjoying the experience, but I'd be lying if I didn't admit it'd be pretty cool to see. So I highly recommend you guys check this out, and if there's anybody smarter than me out there with modding, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. On this channel, I'm going to be exploring many of the mods we already have in Starfield, as well as future mods that have yet to be implemented. If you vibe with that, consider subscribing, as it's really the best way for me to tell that you guys want to see more of this content. Dude, then check out this mod I installed yesterday that literally turned Starfield into a tactical shooter. See you there.